What's up, peeps? It's Hannaford. We're here at Zandvoort for what is definitely going to be a memorable Dutch Grand Prix. Derek Camel's on the pole, starting next to Heviki Ganha. Let's just go through your order without trying to screw it up. I don't know. There's Ahidaka, Zachary Taylor, Eric Monaco, Mei Xiao, Asa Samir, Kana Matsuda, Matsuri Tokugawa, Yukio Hagiwara, Joey Trickle, Ray Sir, Tito Peters, James Saunders, Kiko Honda, Patrick Smith, Yo Watanabe, Rupert Weissmuller, Steve Morgan, Chihu Cohen. The goat and his dad to round out the field. Light sounds go, go, go in the Netherlands. Steve Morgan going a bit wide there, making a great rush with the goat and his dad. Derek Campbell's going to have the inside line to the first turn. Ahidaka looking aggressive, bit of contact, Hamill's round. And there's absolute carnage in front of them. The goat and Steve Morgan went together. Kana Matsuda and Patrick Smith were in the wall. Weissmuller and Chiuko are touching each other in weird ways. That sounds dumb. Kyuko Hondo got spun. I think it's the goat's fault, actually. Yeah, a bit of contact with the goat, and Kyuko Hondo sent Watanabe, well, Honda into the path of Watanabe. Chiuko spun Rupert Weissmuller. Not sure what happened to Patrick Smith. Got spun by Keiki Honda, I suppose, and right into the path of Kana Matsuda, who I think actually went. No. So I guess Asa Miura made contact with Matsuri Tokugawa, nearly center flipping. Kana Matsuda got a bit of a touch and was sent round. And of course, Derek Camel has gone from 0 to 0 in the space of one turn on this racetrack. Heviki Ganha definitely into the lead. I mean, there's not really any debating that, I don't think. I don't think I'm going to be using the onboard camera too much, because if I do, I bet it's going to give me a bunch of onboard thumbnails, and that's going to be it, and that's going to be really annoying, because that's all they seem to be is onboard shots, every single one, even some of them that only happen just a few seconds after each other, which is really stupid and annoying. That's all I know. Just a bad day for Derek Camel, Kana Matsuda, Steve Morgan, Goat's dad, Kiki Honda, Patrick Smith, Yo Watanabe, Chihu Ko, Joey Trickle, Rupert Weissmuller, Tito Peters, James Saunders, Ray Sir, Matsuri Tokugawa, Yukio Hagiwara, Asa Samir. I think they're the only ones involved in carnage. Ahidaka spun Hamill around and is falling back a bit. We're going to see if anybody heads into the pits. I think actually there's a pit lane camera. Looks like everybody is going to stay out. Lovely. Cameras on this track are a bit weird. TV2 seems to be the best one. Let's run through your order. Hibiki Ganaha is leading the field. Zachary Taylor and Mei Xiao are on the podium. Ai Hidaka, Eric Monaco, and Azusa Miura sit in the point spots. Behind them, Yukio Hagiwara, Matsuri Tokugawa, the GOAT, Racer, James Saunders. We already ran through these guys. GOAT looking very aggressive on Matsuri Tokugawa's inside. Look at that pace. The inside line for this turn, and he's nailed it. Overtakes of the week, and he's trying to get past Hagiwara as well. The paint schemes are moving around a bit. Again, not entirely sure why, but that's to go past Hagiwara and Tokugawa. Tokugawa actually looking to make a move on Hagiwara. They made a bit of contact there. There was some smoke in the air, but that's probably from the GOAT locking up, actually. The GOAT is right behind Azusa Miura, who's in 6th position. Last of the points paying spots. GOAT to the inside in the final turn. Down the front straight. He's taken 6th position. Lovely stuff. Down Eric Monaco's inside into turn 1. Side by side. The GOAT with a better exit. He's just nailed it there. Some great pace from the GOAT today. Bit of contact of Ai Hidaka through that turn. Guess fellow Italian F1 team driver is, I don't know, getting a bit of revenge? Not sure. Minardi is Italian, well, was Italian. They ran Ferrari engines, so there's that. Mei Xiao now looking to defend from the GOAT. She's on the last podium step. Can you tell I'm trying to be a bit more calm? I don't really know if it's working out. Can't really say it's working out. The GOAT makes the overtake there. And that's again overtakes of the week for the GOAT. Lovely stuff through that turn there. There's a lot of banking on this track, and I guess the GOAT's NASCAR skills are coming into play. Not entirely sure why that's a thing, but you know, I guess it is. Zachary Taylor, another NASCAR driver, looking to defend his position from the GOAT. GOAT to the inside into the final set of corners. Bit of contact, I think, and Zachary Taylor was shunted wide. Trying to defend from the outside. That's the GOAT into the 2nd place. I almost said into the lead. My days. I'm gonna ride on board, and if this shot gets a bit of contact with Zachary Taylor and the GOAT, I think that Zachary Taylor is just trying to get a bit of revenge there, but all that's really happened is he's let Mei Xiao catch up to him. Mei Xiao actually looking to defend from Ai Hidaka. Eric Monaco watching the drama unfold in front of him. Again, let's go on board with the GOAT. If this shot is one of the thumbnails, I'm going to lose my crap. He rode the curb to perfection there. GOAT is getting closer and closer to Hibiki Ganaha. Oh dear. Interesting camera angle. That's all I know. Yeah, it's a pretty crappy one, I'd say. The GOAT to the inside into the final corner, which I think is actually 2 corners. Ganaha trying to defend from the outside. They're side by side. GOAT has a nose in front. Heading out of the final corner and down the front straight. Overtakes of the week. The GOAT's into the lead. Oh, crap. Remember how Derek Camel blew the field away in the first race of the season in Australia? Well, the GOAT was blowing everybody away. Actually matching Derek Camel's pace for a bit. I think he finished... I do think the GOAT finished 2nd, actually. And the GOAT has a chance to win now and push Minardi far up in the point standings. And and, well, the GOAT himself as well, of course, since it's early in the season. So let's take a look at your order. The GOAT is in the lead, of course. Hibiki Ganaha is second. Zachary Taylor third. Meishao 4. Hidaka fifth. And Eric Monaco sixth. Last of the points-paying positions, of course. Outside the points, Asa Samira, Yukio Hakiwara, Masaki Tokugawa, Racer, James Saunders, Tito Peters, Rupert Weissmuller, Joey Trickle, Chihu Ko, Yo Watanabe, Patrick Smith, Kika Honda, Steve Morgan, Derek Camel, Goat's Dad, and Kana Matsuda. As you can see, they're quite a bit of ways behind the field, and everybody's actually, you know, stayed out on the track. No retirements yet today. And the GOAT is taking a commanding lead out on the field. One car heading into the pits here, that's a Jaguar. That's Asa Samira. Rupert Weissmuller is coming in as well. Looks like it's just going to be those two for now. Miura's out cleaning away. Weissmuller is going to follow. Oh, well, here come Matsuda and Ortiz. Actually, I'm not really sure about that. I think my voice changed or something. Maybe it's me trying to be calm. Trying to be calm. Oh, this is a good angle, I think. Let's say it is. But it looks like Ortiz and Matsuda are going to stay out. Meanwhile, here comes the GOAT. Around the same part of the track. You can see that lead he's built over Ganaha. Looks like Hidaka has gotten in front of Mei Xiao and taken 4th position. That's 1 extra point. We're past the halfway point of this race. And I wouldn't call it domination yet for the GOAT. Anyways, I never found out what Magnum is. There's nothing about it on Wikipedia. Which is annoying. You'd think you'd know. There's not even anything on Minardi's page about their sponsors. Not least of which Magnum would obviously be one of them. Their jab thing. You gotta say though, Minardi has a very cool livery. Black one. It's sexy. That's the thing. I think. There's some bumps in the track. Actually, I want to note a few things about the track. Yeah, I feel like there are a few bumps in it. Curves are easy to ride. There's a lot of grip, but not too much grip. No, I mean as in, no, there's plenty of grip, but you can still spin it if you screw up. And at least in turn 1, the AI brakes a bit late and usually budges into you if you're right on the racing line. The GOAT heads into the pits. I just realized something. I think the guys behind the GOAT have already been into the pits. Or maybe I dreamt it. I have no idea. To be honest, should have paid attention to that. I'm gonna backtrack real quick and see if they did. Yes, they did. And we missed it because we were too busy focusing on the GOAT. This is what happens. This is why in real life F1 coverage they don't focus on the leader. They focus on all the little things happening around the track. Anyways, I guess Miura's gotten in front of Hidaka. Not sure if that's true. Not sure if she's a lap down, actually. Doesn't look like she is. We'll see once they cross the line. And the goat is having to repair some damage. That's going to slow him down, definitely. He's out of this pit stall, but here come Ganaha, Miura, Hidaka. I think they're going to get by. Miura and Hidaka do. Here comes Taylor. And he's not going to beat him. The goat's gotten out in front of him. Lovely. Actually, that means Taylor's back is spot, and so is Xiao. That puts Monaco out of the points, actually. Rupert Weissmuller is running 8th. That's probably the farthest up the field he's been running. His teammate, of course, in... I forget, actually. 3rd now. It's going to be 3rd. If everybody holds position, it's going to be 3 Japanese on the podium. 3 Japanese women, no less. I don't know, that sounds something that my sister would be excited about. I don't know about you, but it's looking like an interesting battle between Xiao, Taylor, and the goat. I swear I made this whole race seem less exciting than it really was. The goat's gone wide, he's in the sand. Xiao's gonna get by in a bit of contact, I think, with the goat and Xiao. Go back into 6th place there, right behind Taylor. Monaco and Weissmuller looking aggressive behind them. Goat's managed to get by Taylor once more and into the final turn. I think Taylor went a bit wide. Goat is outspeeding Xiao on the straight. Xiao late on the brakes into turn 1. I think that's why they usually barge into me. Go to the inside through this curve. It's not a curve, it's a corner. I don't remember where that's from. Yes, I do, but I'm not telling you. Haha. Now it's to go back into 4th position. Yeah, 4th position. Lovely. Still Hidaka 3rd, Miura 2nd, and Ganaha in the lead. Goat goes wide at the same turn once again. He's gonna try to rejoin. Xiao bumps into him. Xiao's wide. And in the wall, Taylor gets by. So do Monaco, Weissmuller, Hagiwara, and Sir. Disaster for Xiao and the goat there. They're out of the points, and so late in the race as well. Trying to get by James Saunders. He's going to do it there, but he's got a long way to go, and so does Xiao. They're ever going to get back into the points. Just unlucky. I don't think those two will be happy with each other after the race. There's going to be 2 to go. Let's take a look once again at your order. Hibiki Ganaha still running in the lead. Aza Miura 2nd, Ai Hidaka 3rd, Zachary Taylor 4th, Eric Monaco 5th, and Rupert Weissmuller now in the points, 6th position. Outside the points, Yukio Hagiwara, Ray Sir, Mei Xiao, and Tito Peters. That's your top 10. The GOAT is right behind Tito Peters, in front of James Saunders. Chihuko, Yo Watanabe, Matsuri Tokugawa 13th through 15th. Last 16 to 22, Patrick Smith, Joey Trickle, Derek Camel, Kiki Honda, Steve Morgan, Kana Matsuda, who's in the pits, Goat's dad, who's in the pits, and the car number 21st car. Okay. Well, Matsuda's falling behind Steve Morgan, it seems. Looks like the Goat's managed to get by Tito Peters there, and he's going to have to deal with Mei Xiao again. I don't think she's Gonna be very happy. Bit of contact on the rear end. Right on board there. The goat through his turn. He hasn't gone wide this time. No, he's running right behind Chow. Bit of contact. Bit more contact. He's nudged her out of the way. That only puts him up into ninths, however. Sir, Hagiwara, and Hamel. Weissmuller separate him from the points as he comes down pit straight for penultimate time. Still, of course, Ganaha in the lead. Miura and Hidaka fighting for second. Taylor, Monaco, and Weissmuller holding their positions as well as they can. The goat trying to get by Sir. He's nailed it. Get by Hidaka. He locks up. Down Hagiwara's inside. He's nailed the position there. Fell's in behind. He's trying to get by Weissmuller on the outside, and he's nailed that move to perfection. The goat back in the points now. He's pushed Weissmuller out. I don't think he'll beat Monaco or Taylor. Certainly not Ganaha. She's just dominated most of this race and definitely deserves to win today, and I think she's going to get it. Not sure if Hidaka can get by Miura. Goat is right behind Monaco. Xara trying to focus on that and Ganaha in front at the same time. Running Monaco's inside. He's done it. Just barely. Ganaha crosses the line to win the Dutch Grand Prix. Guess that's a new habit that the goat has, waving to the people who finished in front of him as he passes by them. Matsuda and the goat stand still out on the track. They were quite a bit behind the rest of the field. Steve Morgan entering his pit stall there. The goat was fastest in practice and, incidentally, slowest in qualifying. Matsuda finally enters enters the pits. Ganaha wins today. Asa Miura and Hidaki on the podium. 3 Japanese women. Fantastic stuff. Zachary Taylor Foth, the GOAT, 5th, had the fastest lap. Eric Monaco 6th, lasted the points positions. Everybody finished in the lead lap today, but unfortunately, 7th through 22nd have no points to show for it. Vice Miller, Hagiwara, Xiao rounding at the top 10. Peter, Saunders, Ko, Watanabe, Tokigawa, Smith, Trickle, Hamill, Honda, Morgan, Matsuda, and Ortiz behind them. Hibiki Ganaha shows some muscle at Sandfort DTM, which means Deutsche Touring Masters, I think. Next race, we're finally back to the real 2001 schedule with the Monaco Grand Prix. It's going to be a cracker. It's been Hanafuda, it's been a time and a half, an honor, and hopefully tomorrow I sound a bit more, I don't know, excited or something. Maybe. Possibly. Sure hope so. I'm sure I will. I'm sure of it. Don't judge me.